Hey everybody, welcome back to Whistle Thicket. We are going to do our first ever bee hive inspection, Roan and I. So we are hoping to see the queen. I don't know if we will. It's been 23 days since I've got in my hive. I was hoping to do an inspection sooner, but we had snow, we had a lot of cold weather. And I also went out of town for a few days. So I did not get a chance to do it, but that's fine. We'll see what happens. If we can, we're gonna look for the queen, but if not, I'm hoping to see signs of the queen, larva, capped brood. I'm hoping to see that the queen is alive and well, even if I don't see her. So let's go ahead and do our first ever bee inspection.
We're a week late.
Whoa. I'm just gonna let that drift over them and that'll keep them calm, okay? So I'm going to remove the furthest one and we're gonna work our way in, just keep on going, okay?
Oh look, it's wheat and wax. Is the wax edible? Can I eat it?
So there's nothing going on yet that they've made themselves, so we're gonna lift this one up, I hope.
Oh my lord.
See why I said I was gonna be doing this?
So what's that yellow stuff?
So this is wax, but they've turned it into
Do you see
comb.
the honey in there?
Well, no, they're not honey.
That's honey.
They're drawing comb, so they're going to put. Wait, I would put your hands in your pocket, honey, or you can wear the gloves if you want. So this is drawn comb that the bees have made. So this is great. This is on my fifth one out or third from the center. So this is drawn comb that they're making themselves, so the bees are going crazy.
So pleasing.
Oh, they are making a little honey, huh?
I told you, I told you, I told you, I told you.
Yeah. So this
I
is a
just
good
want to
thing.
scoop them all up, like. So, I know I can't, but. So that shiny stuff, like the watery shiny stuff, is comb thing. So where would the queen bee be?
Well, she's in here in these frames. She's probably in the middle is where she probably is.
Oh, I would like to see her, please.
Well, I would like to see her too. As long as we don't make them too
We're supposed
mad.
to see eggs, right? Look at all the honey.
This is actually good.
Oh my gosh. That's so
This is cap
satisfying.
brood now. So, hun,
I'm gonna squish it.
there are, oh, awesome. We have baby bees. Rowan, look, you see?
No.
Okay, look down in the hole
What?
and you can see that white larva. Looks like a maggot.
Ew.
That's a baby
I
bee.
don't see it. Which hole?
Huh?
You have to be more specific.
Just look at it, any open hole and look straight down in it.
There's nothing there.
I can see him. Stand up and come over and look straight up here, hun.
Oh, ew, that's disgusting. I see it now.
Those are the baby bees.
Creatures.
We have baby bees, we have larvae. This is excellent.
That one's yellow. It looks like, oh, that's one I just saved from the, I think. There's so many. But I remember that one was more yellow. And I saved it from the sugar. Evil sugar. You think they would eat chocolate?
Yeah, they're getting a little excited.
I mean,
Um,
mad?
yes, I mean mad. Okay, stop. I don't need you to do that right now. Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Is that heavy?
There are a bunch of babies about to be born here.
I want to see. Let me see. And solves into a hole like a baby.
We got a lot of bees. I'm not even gonna look for the queen right now. It's just.
Wait, should it be in there?
Huh? She's somewhere in here, hun.
In here.
No, I don't know if she's here.
That one's a big one. Oh no, they're all that size.
I don't know if she's on this frame. Okay, don't do any smoke right now.
That's so fun.
This is fun. I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but.
That one's trying to move itself up your arm.
That was my first ever beehive inspection on my own. I've done one or two with my mentor, but that was my first time doing it alone, and I got a lot to learn. But I will say this, we found proof of the queen. I don't know if the footage turned out right. It is hard to make a bee YouTube video. There's a lot of things you got to worry about besides the camera. But we saw brood, so we saw larvae, these white little bee babies basically. It's the bee larva. We found cap brood. We actually saw they were making honey. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm going to need to talk to my bee mentor about that. But they have drawn comb in 6 of the combs that, or 6 of the frames that are in the deep colony box. So that's great. I had 2 drawn frames from my bee mentor, and they've already worked on 4 more, so there's only 4 left. As soon as they get to the last 2, I am going to put my medium super, but they're already doing great. I guess a queen bee can lay about 500 eggs a day, and that's like an average queen is what I've heard. So she is definitely doing her job. We did not find the queen, but we found proof of the queen, which is good enough for me. I didn't want to disturb the hive too much. I'm still learning what I'm doing. I'm still learning to use a smoker. So I'm gonna call that a success. I bet in another 2 weeks or less, I am going to be able to put my medium super on. And I'm getting a nuke in a few days, so that's gonna be really interesting. I'm gonna have 2 beehives in the next week going, so that's pretty awesome. I'm excited about that. So thanks for tuning in. Again, I'm a bee beginner, but I'm learning. Hopefully you're learning with me. If you got any advice on hive inspections, I'd love to learn. Thanks.